with your mouth?
No, it's my mouth. I have to do it. Will you help me?
Sure. Where do you live?
No, it's my mouth.
Yeah, I know it. Where do you live, though?
No, I want you to talk to me on the phone.
No, I can't do that. I can send someone else to help you. 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's another problem? That was a tough one.
Oh, here's one. 5, take away 5.
5, take away 5. And how much do you think that is?
5. Johnny, what are you doing? Just playing that off of me right now. What did I tell you about playing on the phone?
Your mother.
Help? The car says that. I didn't mean the police.
It's a common story. A 10-year-old boy doesn't want to go to bed, but this boy gets creative.
And he's like, I'm going to call the cops on you. 911. He just pushes it into the phone.
This is 911. Somebody just called from there?
Yeah, it was my son, my 10-year-old son.
Okay.
No, everything is fine here.
Yep, Danny called 911 to avoid bedtime.
I told him to go to bed, and he doesn't want to go to bed, so he's like, I'm going to call the cops on you. I said, go ahead.
Danny never actually spoke with anyone. He hung up this phone after dialing 911, but that was enough for police to not only call back, but to also send an officer here.
He was actually really scared when she found out that they were sending the police. He was actually really scared because he didn't think that he was doing anything wrong. He was going to just leave without talking to my son. But I said to him, can you please speak with my son about the importance?
911 McDowell County, what is the address for your emergency?
It was on a call like this that dispatcher Sergeant Karen Stepp answered, and a tiny little voice piped up.
What's your name?
All children I've ever talked to immediately say something's wrong, but this little girl didn't do that.
So the sergeant and the 5-year-old, with no apparent emergency, had a conversation.
What's your papa's name? I just usually call him Papa.
And then after the little girl called back 3 times, it became clear.
Where do you go to school? At kindergarten.
Well, what did you learn at school today?
About firefighters and fire and all that.
Did they tell you about 911 today?
Yeah.
They did. Okay. Well, you sure did pay attention today, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously she did, and she learned how to call 911, which is great. We want kids to be able to call 911.
Was it scary when someone actually picked up?
Yeah. When you see a yellow light, you go slow, and then when it turns red, you stop.
Turns out that was a lesson 6-year-old Robbie felt like he needed to teach his dad.
911, it's your quarter. What's your emergency?
Daddy went past a red light. It was in the brand new car, my mommy's car.
Yeah?
Yup is right. The kindergartner tattled to police.
And he had to go to the car wash, and then he went past the red light.
It was Saturday. Robbie and his dad, Mike, on their way home, came to this red light. Mike stopped, then turned, legally.
And he says, Dad, you went through a red light. And he says, yeah, you can turn on red there. No, you can't. That light's red. You stay there. He goes, I'm calling the police.
It's actually one of the good ones, because when a child calls, you don't know if it's going to be the parents having a heart attack, they're fighting.
And imagine Mike's surprise when Robbie handed him the phone.
I just kind of, panicked for a second.
Let us know you ran a red light. Oh, no. I apologize.
911, your emergency.
My mom's car backed out on accident, and I need the police to pull my mom's car back in.
A frightened-sounding 5-year-old tells the operator she's home alone and doesn't know where her mom is.
It's really dark around here, and I
Okay.
was everywhere when I got off the bus, but my mom wasn't here, and I miss her so much.
It's all right, honey. Mom's going to come back. Mom probably went looking for you.
Officer Ryan Grimshaw responded to the house to find the mother's SUV rolled backward out of the driveway, across the street, and into a neighbor's yard.
The street.
Somebody moved it across the street. The car's staying on, running out.
The car is...
Gotta get here quick.
I gotta get there quick.
My mom's gonna be pissed at me.
With the help of dispatchers, Grimshaw was able to reach the parents and sort out the confusion. The best possible outcome for a situation that could have ended very differently.